Good morning, students. So, today's topic is capacity building, its concepts, and the measures, the structural and non structural. So, capacity building is an ongoing process that equips officials, stakeholders, and community to perform their function in a better manner during a crisis or disaster. In the process of capacity building, all the elements of human resource, including the individual training, organizational development, such as NGOs, which improves the function of the groups and organization, requires development. Some examples of capacity are permanent houses, ownership of land, adequate food and income sources, family and community support in types of crisis, local knowledge, good leadership, etc. So there are two solutions based on structural solutions and non-structural solutions, where structural solutions include the structural health monitoring of buildings, or like we can construct disaster resistant buildings, which earthquake resist example earthquake resistant buildings, which reduces the damage during a disaster. Non-structural solutions include social solutions such as early warning, evacuation planning, and emergency response preparedness. All those things we have already learned in the previous module. Moving to the disaster management, taking an example of earthquake, structural mitigation includes preparing engineered structures, retrofitting of existing buildings, or earthquake resistant design. Non-structural mitigation includes enforcing building codes, public awareness, reducing possible damage by secondary effects like fire, flood, etc. Example, in the case of landslide, the structural mitigation includes the drainage corrections, engineered construction of engineered structures. Non-structural mitigation includes hazard mapping, land use regulation, and creating more awareness in the landslide prone areas. Then comes floods. Flood, also we have structural mitigation measures like watershed management, making reservoirs, building the houses or structures on elevated areas, natural water retention bases, implementing flood control measures, dam, example dam construction, etc. Non-structural structural mitigation measures include mapping of floodplains, land use control, flood forecasting, and warning. Early warning system for flood, we have seen all this during the flood in Kerala. Then flood risk reduction structural measures includes the following: construction of storage reservoir or basin to restrict the overflow, retarding the basins to lower the flow of flooding, leaves and flood walls to confine flood waters, improvement of channel capacity. Some structural measures such as flood embankment, channel improvement, river training, coastal embankment, etc. to combat the flood sufferings, like flood barriers structures or coastal seashore protection works, all can be included as a measure to reduce the risk due to flood. Flood risk reduction, the non-structural measures include raised community areas with basic human needs, home placed at higher elevation and building